Hey everybody, it's Miss Visage here. Our lesson today is going to be talking about how readers use pictures and words to keep track of the setting. So, we're going to learn about what a setting is. We talked about in our first lesson how all different kinds of books take us on all different kinds of reading adventures, like in our book, Captain Pepper's Pets. Remember that one? We learned about Captain Pepper, his friends, and we haven't learned about what kind of pets he's gonna own yet, but we'll figure that out, don't worry. So when we go on these different adventures in books, they take us to different places and different times in the book, and we call this a setting. So a setting is where something takes place and when it takes place. And we'll go over a few examples. So remember in our first lesson, we went over the contents page. We took a little sneak peek and read the first page of the book. Well, now we're going to read the second page of the book. "Silly fools," roared Captain Pepper. "A hamster or a goldfish won't make me famous. What I want is something different." What Captain Pepper wanted is what Captain Pepper got. So off they sailed aboard to the Snooty Fox to search for a pet that was different. Chapter 2. The pirates sailed for many long weeks. At last they reached an island. "Aha!" cried Captain Pepper. "I bet my boots will find my pet here. Full speed ahead, you horrible bunch." So, on this page, we already learned about a setting. It's kind of hidden. Let me repeat the sentence. He said, "So they sailed aboard the Snooty Fox." What do you sail on? You can pause the video and think about it. What do you sail on? This picture might help you. Okay, welcome back. You sail on a boat. And their boat, well, their ship too. It's actually a pirate ship, but you can sail on the boat as well. So if you chose either answer, you're correct. They sailed on the Snooty Fox, and the Snooty Fox is the name of their ship. That is our first setting in the book. Good job! Okay, let's find our second one, because when we started the chapter 2, they found another place. Another place is another setting in the book, in a different time in the book. So it said, "The pirates sailed for many long weeks on the Snooty Fox. At last they reached an island." So look, we have both of our settings in each picture. This is the first setting, and here's the second setting, the Snooty Fox in the island. And look, we're only 1, 2, 3, 4 pages in, and we found 2 settings already. Things change pretty fast, so that's why I'm going over the setting and teaching you about it, so that you can identify it when you read other books, especially the books that you're reading at home, or the books that I'll read aloud to you in my YouTube videos. So, you can use pictures and words to help you keep track of where and when. And that's why I pointed out what the picture of both of the settings and when we learned about it. So we learned about the Snooty Fox, the ship that they sailed on this page, and we found out about the island on this page. We'll read another page. They sailed down a river and into a jungle. "Stop!" bellowed Captain. "Lower the gangplank and get ashore. Find me a pet or I'll feed you to the sharks." Then Captain Pepper laid down in a hammock for a nap. "Come on," sighed Pirate Nong. "Let's find his pet, and then we can go home." So this is where the setting is actually changing in the book. Remember, the setting is the place or the time that something is happening in a story. So they're still on the ship. He's taking a little nap because he's the head pirate, and this is his crew. So they're getting off. They're transitioning from one setting, the ship, to the island, the other setting. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I know that we learned so much information, and you guys, you have talked about a setting when you read to yourself in our classroom. So I know that you may be familiar with what a setting is, but now you should be 100% familiar with what a setting is because of this lesson. And it'll make it so much easier when you're reading books at home and identifying those places. It'll make it easier to pay attention because you'll know what you're reading about. So please make a seesaw on what was the main idea of what I wanted you to learn from this lesson. So what did Miss Visage want you to learn from her lesson today? Ask yourself that question.